Okay, so shared by the African Fact Zone, they says Africa's biggest exporters to China. Number one is South Africa, a whopping export of around $33 billion. Number two is Angola, $21 billion. Number three, DR Congo, $12 billion. Number four, Congo, $5 billion. And number five, Zambia with $4 billion. Source Quartz Africa. Okay, people, my name is Vadashi. Welcome to the African Time. Well, we are actually going to discuss Africa's exports to China, the Asian country that is so great in production and exports. They are doing great when it comes to world trade and businesses. China is not one to none. If you have a deal with China, it's a great deal. They are actually good when it comes to trading and partnerships. Okay, so we are going to discuss about Africa's top exports to China, and we have gotten to know that South Africa is Africa's leading exports to China, a whopping $33 billion exports. The secondly on the list is Angola with $21 billion. Third is DR Congo with $12 billion. On number fourth, Congo with $5 billion. Number five is Zambia with $4 billion too. And the source to this information is Quartz Africa. Well, see this. This one came and says, notice how South Africa is not only the only country that both on the largest importers and exporters list, but also the only country or the only one with a trade surplus. Well, yeah, the trade surplus is the issue here. Do you guys actually want to know where the trade surplus man is saying it actually comes from? Well, recently, the Chinese ambassador to South Africa shared this on his Twitter page saying, in 2024, China SA trade reached $52.5 billion US, accounting for 18% of the total of China Africa trade. SA trade surplus to China stood at $8.83 billion US. Wow, that is it. So this is how it means. It means that SA gain and a profit or profits from trading with China around $8.8 billion. So if man is saying that SA is the only country with trade surplus, well, that is the first something you have heard. With other African countries, the list is not yet out yet, but for South Africa, it is believed that as they are being the top exporter to China, and then they are leading with the top or the most trade surplus also. So it's something to be proud of as South African, and also as a Chinese. We need to build such economy, such a business oriented space and environment for us all to showcase our businesses and also to help our both economies to grow too. So Africa really needs all the investments it can get and also all the money it can get to get things done on our various African countries. So shout out to South Africa for leading this great list. Well, one will ask, what exactly are South Africans exporting to China that have ranked or reached to a point of $33 billion US? Well, let's see the breakdown of this. So by South Africa export to China, they says South Africa export to China was $12.48 billion during 2023. According to the United Nations Comtrade database on international trade, South Africa export to China data historical charts and statistics was last updated on March of 2025. So this is actually a brand new fresh inbox content here. It was just launched on 2025 March, okay, just recently. Then we are going to know how the trade deal actually happening between South Africa and then China. Well, let's see the list of goods that South Africa actually exports to China. So number one on the list is oil, slag, and ash. So the South Africa export around $7.95 billion. That is in the year 2023, though. Yeah. And then iron and steel also $1.63 billion in 2023. Copper, $809.47 million. Edible fruits, nuts, peel of citrus fruits, and then melons, also $290.41 million. Then also pulp of wood, fibrous cellulosic materials, and waste. That is $359 million. Wool, animal hair, house hair, yarn, and fabric, also $226 million. Pearls, precious stones, and metals, coins, also $205 million. Minerals, plus fuels, oils, distillations, products, also $144 million. Salt, sulfur, earth, stone, plaster, lime, and cement, also $118 million. Inorganic chemicals, precious metal compound, and isotope, that is $116 million. Cereals, $59 million. Residues, waste of food industries, and animal fodder, $39.12 million. And also wood and articles of wood and wood charcoal, $36.24 million. So these are the top things that South Africans actually exports to China that earned them a 33 billion US dollars and also a trade surplus of 8.8 billion US dollars. So shout out to South Africa and China. Big congratulations to you guys, and hopefully is this deal and this partnership grows even more and more, and then other African countries too can join this, and then we all grow together. Okay, the name is Vidashi. Thank you for your time. Next time, meet me and let's discuss Africa, shall we? Let's go.